good? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. So for today's video of the Upgradedecom theory video, I'll quickly show you what is Shopify, how it works, how it can work for you, and all the different ways you can use Shopify. So let's jump straight into it. So everyone got one of these A to Z guides. I'll just quickly be going through the entire, I believe it's 82 pages, and we'll just show you how it works. And after this videos, there will be practical videos of how we actually build the stores, all that stuff, going to details, product adding, supply selection, all that stuff, how it works. And yeah, so let's just get this thing over. So yeah, let's just quickly go over all the information here, and then we can get started with the fun parts, the practical parts. And yeah, so here's the table of contents. So here's the table of contents. You can just quickly browse through it if you want to. So what is dropshipping? Obviously this video isn't only meant for dropshipping. It will just be an introduction to what is Shopify, dropshipping, if you have your own locally produced product, how you can take that product, take it online and just start selling nationally and later on internationally. And also just how to use Shopify. So if you just want to create different websites and all that stuff, and possibly create websites for businesses, people, whatever, that's also a great hustle you can do and go into. So yeah, let's jump into it. So dropshipping. So dropshipping is obviously, it's a real business. You have to invest some money in, you have to put in some time, you have to go put in some work. Most people just handle it as some sort of a fun little hobby. Don't really ever put in any efforts, and that's why most people fail. If you just put in work, don't give up. There's no way you can't succeed. And yeah, so basically what is dropshipping? As you can see, the customer orders and pays you for the product. Number 2, only after you get the money from the customer, you will pay the supplier to fulfill the order. Number 3, the supplier ships the product directly to your customer. So you just basically, it's just normal selling products online, but instead of having and buying stock and sitting with that massive struggle and risk, now you can just test different products, and once you get a sale, the supplier will just send it directly to your customer. You pay the supplier and you just keep the profit in the middle. So yeah, well, here's just a bit better explanation. So once you get an order, step 1, your customer places an order from your online store. Step 2, your store automatically sends the order to your dropshipping suppliers, like all the information, all the addresses, all that stuff. It will just go to your supplier. You don't have to type in any of that stuff. Number 3, your supplier prepares your customer's orders and sends it out. And yeah, it will send the parcel directly to your customer's address. So that's basically how dropshipping works. It's really not that hard, and it's a pretty simple concept. It's normal selling, but instead of just owning all the stock, you can just send it directly from your suppliers. So you can obviously, it's very scalable. It's, once you actually understand the business model, it's definitely not that hard, and there's not that much risk involved, since you can just basically just switch products. If it doesn't work, you can just switch to a different niche, different product, test, and bam, so something works, then it can just go and you can scale crazy, since you have basically thousands of stock. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting into this business model. Just so some of the benefits for dropshipping: you don't need to buy any stock up front. You don't need to pay for a warehouse. You get paid before paying suppliers. You can run your business from anywhere in the world. So just some benefits. Dropshipping is extremely appealing because it has many benefits, such as no need to buy stock up front, no need for a warehouse at all. You get paid first before paying suppliers. You can run your business from anywhere in the world. You can launch and test a lot of different products. So yeah, never owning stock, just test multiple products, and yeah, it really can work. And as you can see, just the total e-commerce sale, it's just going up and up year by year. So there's definitely, and there's basically billions of products to sell, so it can never really be saturated. It can be saturated if you just go by, well, just using a terribly bad store, but obviously we'll be showing you every single thing, how you can create a proper store, proper business, proper products, fast shipping, reliable suppliers, all that stuff. So you can just set yourself apart from all the people that just basically makes the name of dropshipping bad. So yeah. Okay, so plan your store without opening your computer. But first, before you even open your laptop to work, there's a few questions you should answer. Are you opening your business solo or with a partner? I've always done it with a partner. I would recommend going with a partner. Just it splits up the work, and it really helps to have a second opinion on just choices and stuff. Okay, if it's with a partner, obviously split up the work. What about the profit? All that stuff. So that's something you have to decide with your partner. It's completely in your hands. I would always recommend also just having, even if it's your best friend, family member, or whatever, just have a contract, even if it's really simple. It will always protect you, protect the relationship, and all that stuff. So I would recommend it. If you're in a committed relationship, will your significant other support you working long hours? Like, obviously in the beginning, there's lots of studying to do, lots of work to do, and most people have a job, so they have to work late at night. Well, obviously I don't know your situation, but once, I'll put it this way, once you understand the business model, it's really not that hard. You once your site is up and it's already built, all that stuff, so you can just basically go and manage your advertising. That's basically all you have to do. You can always add a few more extra products on your store, test different products, but it can easily be a 1 hour a day job. So I wouldn't recommend worrying too much about that. But like I said in the beginning, you will be working just a bit mostly on research. Okay, so beyond these relationship questions, you'll also want to determine your goal. Do you want this to replace your job? Is it a hobby? Are you doing it for fun? Just testing it out first. Are you first time testing out entrepreneurship? Well, only you can explain. How much time do you have to spend on this? What about money? Do you have a budget to hire a designer, or will you just bootstrap? So it's up to you. How casual or serious do you want the tone of your business to be? What are companies? Obviously, how casual or serious do you want the tone of your business to be? I'd always recommend just diving straight in, just like take it seriously, and you'll get serious results. But obviously it's up to you. Some people just do it for fun. So there's 3 types of stores, not just dropshipping stores. I'd just say stores in general, like e-commerce stores. There's general stores, niche store, and branded one-product stores. Obviously, your general store, think of Amazon. It has different products, different niches, basically anything. You can find anything on there. People get lost on your store, and you possibly lose conversions. But at the end of the day, you won't be even competing with Amazon or any retailer like that. You will be because you with the e-commerce because of the e-commerce business model we recommend using direct response marketing advertising. That means basically just you're running ads towards your product page. Let's say you're selling iPhone cover or whatever. You won't be sending the traffic you generate from all your advertising to your home page, and then they just go and browse through your entire store and go and check out maybe they like this bikini or whatever. You'll be sending them straight to your product page. So if the advertisement was for iPhone case, it will take them straight to the iPhone case product page, where they can basically just go and buy. So you are showing them some type of problem of your advertisement that they may have, and you are solving the problem with your product that you are selling. So yep. Niche store is just like, let's say, a beauty store. Lots of different beauty products, lots of different products of the same niche. It can be very nice, but we recommend people to do and start out with is open a general store, because like I said, but not just the general store. We like to call it the branded general store. You'll have to brand your store very well, but we will show you that step by step once we get to the practical side. We recommend starting with a general store, since it's pretty hard to know what is a real winning product in the beginning. So you can just go and switch different products. If you say something doesn't work, it's fine, just switch to a different product. If the whole niche isn't working, just switch to a different niche. You can just switch different stuff, and instead of having to build the entire store over, now you can just add a different product page on your general store. Once you have a winning product on your general store, obviously keep it going. You don't want to turn something off that's making you money, and then you can just take that product and build a branded one product store, and even add multiple different products of the same niche that you will be upselling them to. So then that one product store turns into a niche store. That's what we would recommend to do. So always have a general store or a tasting store, and test different products, lots of different niches, and then have a once you have the winning product, you can obviously take that product and build a one product store around that product, and add your logos, because all the suppliers will be giving you guys. They can add your logos, custom packaging, all that stuff, and you can actually build a real brand that you'll be able to sell. So that's what I would recommend to do. So you can just go and read through here, but I would recommend, like I said, starting with a general store. Lots of flexibility, and it's just pretty easy to get started. And then later on, just take that winning product you get and build a one product store, add a few different products, you can upsell them and turn it into a niche store, a real branded store. Some stores for as inspiration. You can obviously go and check out what's going on here, and you may have seen some of these, like the one product store, the brand. They like Blendjet, most likely everyone knows Blendjet. Snow the teeth whitening company. I Smile, they all started with dropshipping. Blendjet as well started as a dropshipping company, and now it's massive e-commerce brand. So go and check through. You'll see all the different very good stores. So with the Shopify billing, we get this question actually quite a lot. Does it help to choose the $80 or $79 or USD dollar plan instead of just going with the basic? No, it actually does not at all. The only thing that's different is if you go and check, I'm going to show you at the very bottom, the transaction fee for the basic plan is 2%. And transaction fee for the middle plan is 1%, and the third plan is $2.99. There is a but it only makes sense like mathematically. Let me just show if it's not here. If you are making around $500 a day, then it will just make sense to go to this plan, because the transaction fees will be quite high at the end of the month if you just keep on using this one. And then it will be a lot cheaper, and I believe it's like $3,000 a day to get you this plan. Then it just makes sense to go with that plan since it's cheaper. It's actually a fourth plan as well, but it's like $2,500 a month just for that plan. But I wouldn't recommend worrying about that right now. Focus on these three in the beginning. It will definitely be more than enough. Okay, so creating a Shopify account, like I said, we will be going through it in detail, step by step, with on the practical side of things. You literally just go to shopify.com/sign-up, type in your email. We always recommend creating a proper email, but we are doing it step by step in the practical side, so just go and check that out. This is just a introduction. So yeah, just type in your email, but remember to use a professional email, password, store name, and then just create store. Finding a name. So basically, you always need a branded name. In the practical, we will show you how we got a branded name, how we use it, what we do. We use namelicks.com mainly just to help us find a brandable name. A brandable name is basically just, think of Samsung, just a name. They are selling phones, pianos, fridges, basically just multiple products, lots of different products. So they aren't tied down to one specific niche. They can literally sell anything, and that's also what you want. You just want a branded name, a name for your business that you are able to sell anything with. And namelicks.com will help you find that name. It's for free. We will also never recommend having like sale, store, deals, any one of those scammy words in your store name. Just stick to like a proper branded name. Like literally, think of a child, naming a child. This is just naming your business. So yeah, you won't be naming your child sales or whatever. So definitely go for the branded route. Or you can, I won't even use cart or any of those words, but it's up to you. So here's just a bunch of tips on how to actually create choose your store name. Try and keep it short, make it something easy to remember, and be original. You definitely don't want to copy someone else's name, because if someone just searches the name on Google, they will most likely find your competitor or the other company's name. So yeah, like we said here, go on namelicks.com for ideas. You can use the Shopify business name generator plus instant instant availability check, but if your name is taken, let's say you go for the name Well, W-E-L-L-E, I recommend, if it is taken, well, I know it's taken, that was one of our first stores. If it is taken, I would recommend that you just literally go and add in the URL, just like Well shop, Well store, shop, Well, anything like .com. Obviously always go for the .com, unless you want to target a specific place like Australia, for example. Australia is .com.au. So if you want to be in a nation only, in one country, then you can, but you can also just use a .com. .com is just my go-to, so that's what I'd recommend. And yeah, like, so don't call it deal store, bargain house, or save mart, save whatever. Just we won't recommend it. Logo creation. So Shopify is a free tool for logo creation. There's the link, hatchful.shopify.com. You can also just go on Fiverr, pay someone like $5 to create a logo for you. You can also use namelinks.com. That's one of the easiest ways probably. But in the practical side, we will be showing you all that stuff, all the tips, how it works. So I recommend just waiting for those videos and just go and check them out. You can actually just go on namelinks.com, find any logo you like, click edit, and type in your name there. Then you have a pretty nice logo. Or you can use Canva. We also show that in the videos that you'll be seeing soon. It's a great, and it's free. It's a great it's a great software that will help you just with lots of different editing, logo creation, whatever you want to do. That's definitely a very good tool to use. And let's go on. Okay, so a markup generator. We've actually used a lot in the videos. We also showed you guys what is a markup generator, how to use it. We personally use mediamodifier.com. They have thousands of different, I believe like 4,000 different markups. So it's, if you want to, you can use it. It's like $15 a day, or you'll only be using it one day, or $60 for life. That's what we got. But you obviously don't have to use this. There's no certain way of doing e-commerce. You can just go and just choose a nice photo as well. But what a markup generator is an online browser-based tool which allows you to create product markups without any third-party software such as Photoshop. The end result is a high-quality markup image which you can download as a JPG or PNG image. So with it, it will build customers' trust and brand legitimacy. As you can see, you'll just add your logo there, and then it will just look very clean. So creating a professional email, well, it's called, instead of having a normal G Suite, but in the videos like you'll see, we recommend starting out just a basic store email. You start out with a normal Gmail, since that will be your admin email, all the apps you subscribe to, all your Shopify, like you just got a sale, all those types of things, they literally will be sent there, and you can use a professional email like G Suite, also known as Google Workspace, for your customer service. That just basically means instead of having a @Gmail, like let's say well@gmail.com, now you'll be having your business support info@well.com. So it just looks a lot better. It's not necessary, it's always just a good thing to have as well. So registering a domain name. Your domain name is what a customer types in the URL or the link that you'll be using in the ads. Literally the forwarding link, but basically www.yourdomain.com, so shopwell.com or whatever. In most cases, we would always recommend using .com. So there's a few places you can buy your domain. You can just go on Shopify, I believe it's on the online store, and then domains. You can just choose and select your domain there. For .com domain, it's most of the time $14. You can also go and choose a domain on GoDaddy.com. It's a bit cheaper, but then you have to go through the DNS settings and all this stuff. It's really not that hard. You can do it, but we personally just go for the Shopify. It's $14 a year, so it's not that bad. And I believe like GoDaddy is like $7.95 a year. I can be wrong, but it's up to you. I don't know your budgets, but I would recommend, if you can, the easiest and safest way, just stick to Shopify. So yeah, basically on Shopify, just go online store, domains, buy a new domain, and there you go. And one nice thing, you'll also have a forwarding email address to your, so let's say you don't even went for the Google Workspace email, just have a normal Gmail, you can create for free a forwarding email, so support@shopwell.com or customer service at whatever your domain is, and it will just forward to your chosen Gmail account. So that's, if you don't want to go for the Google Workspace email right now, I would recommend just using those forwarding emails. Okay, so selecting a theme, there's lots of different themes you can use, paid themes, free themes. I recommend, depending on your budget, start out, you can always use a debut theme, currently known as Dawn, that's the new name. You can also use Venture, a free one. You can use Debutify, that's one of my personal favorites. It's for free for like a month, and if you don't choose to select the plan, but it's not that expensive, but if you don't choose to go for the plan, they will just remove some of the features, like it has lots of built-in apps, so it still looks amazing. It's up to you. If it's your first time ever starting a store, I would maybe recommend just sticking to like Dawn, or, well, the old name was Debut, but Dawn is very simple. All the free themes that you'll find there is very, very simple, and it's really easy to find. Click on online store, themes, and just go a bit down and you'll see it there. If you have bought a theme, you can click there on upload theme. Themes are quite expensive, like between $200 and $300 for one, but once you have it, you can use it for multiple stores. If you want to buy a theme, we recommend checking out Motion Theme, Turbo Theme, and Booster Theme. Those are just, and Tree Theme is also very cool. Well, go and check them out, but I wouldn't recommend wasting money on that in the very beginning. So yeah, which theme should you use? A theme is something you can apply to your store. It's basically just the whole backbone of your store. In most cases, a paid theme just have better styling options, more features, meaning you don't have to add as many additional apps to your store. So well, there we go. Paid themes, also Turbo Theme, it loads a lot faster, so you'll have excellent sites loading times. But I believe Turbo Theme is like $300, so it's quite expensive, US dollars, so it's quite expensive. I would recommend getting it straight out of the box. Just wait a bit. Once you have a nice profit, then you can always invest in it. But it's just a theme. Don't overcomplicate things. It's literally just a theme. So yeah, I would, as you can see, it's just Turbo Theme. That's how it looks. But all these different shapes, that's just additional things you can edit, like the color and all that stuff. And Dawn or Debut is just a lot easier, but it can look amazing. So don't be fooled by just the price. Don't think it's better because the one is $300 and the one is free. It depends on how you use it, how you are able to style your website, your creativity, and all that stuff. So I recommend just starting with a free theme if you are starting out. So if you choose a different one than Debut or Dawn, you want to upload one, or you chose one in the free theme library, you literally just go there, click on actions next to the theme you want to use, and click on publish, and then you can click customize and start editing your theme. So editing your Shopify theme is basically really simple. All these are sections. I like to think of it as building blocks for your store. Here's a live view of how it currently looks. At the top, that's PC view. I recommend optimizing for mobile view. So most people, your ads will mostly show to people using social media, different types of social media. So they will be using their phones. So if you have to choose between using a certain image because it looks amazing on mobile or it looks amazing on PC, go for PC. So using all the different sections, it's pretty easy. You can literally once you start, just load a brand new theme. You'll see there's lots and lots of stuff here. You can just basically go and delete all of those themes. But like I said, in the step-by-step practical videos, you'll see every single thing, how we do it, all that stuff, how you can build a store. You can add different things from images that moves, images with text, overlay this one, so you just text in the middle, slideshows, videos, featured collections, different types of collections, featured product range, rich text, lots of different stuff. So I would recommend just waiting for the videos, and then you will see it. So optimizing your store settings, we have a video for that as well. I'll just quickly just scan through here. So when you get to your store name, well, obviously it's your store name. Account mail, it's just the basic email that Shopify uses for your apps and all the admin stuff. Custom email is the one I would recommend that you use, the Google Workspace email. All these settings Norman went through on one of the videos. Step by step, we'll show you every single thing, so I'm just going to go through it. For legal pages, all of this stuff we have like literally step-by-step videos. We'd recommend just sticking to the templates and the pages we will give you in a PDF as well. But once your store is doing very well, I recommend getting a lawyer just to go over all your policies and stuff to make sure everything is compliant. But that's up to you. Even Shopify's policies are already amazing. So for your preferences to edit that, you'll go to online store, and the last option will be preferences. Then you can edit your meta title, meta description. So basically, if you just go on Google and search your store's name, or if you send your link to someone on WhatsApp, Instagram, or whatever, there will be your name. That's your meta title, and a short description of your company. So yeah, I would recommend to keep it short. Facebook Pixel is basically just a tracking tool. Facebook Pixel is an analytics tool that consists of a code that you can put on your website. It's really simple actually to add it. We have a video showing you all that stuff as well. The Pixel fires to track site visitors. This data allows you to retarget those users with Facebook ads and Instagram ads, because obviously Facebook owns both. In the future, as well as see what they're doing on your site when they return. This allows you to gain more insight about your audience, send targeted messaging to users who already know your brand, and track the effectiveness of your paid social advertising efforts. So obviously in 2021 there were Apple iOS updated, just changed the game a bit, but there's lots of different ways it's still going pretty well. You can still use a Facebook Pixel very, very effectively. So it's just not that easy to integrate your Pixel anymore. You have to verify your domain and just a few other stuff. But we have a video that will show you every single thing step by step. So yeah, you don't have to worry about any of that things. Creating pages. We basically just use a contact us page, about us page. You can use a FAQ page. Because all your legal pages will be, there is a section on the settings of Shopify, but like I said, you'll see that soon. About us page, just quickly, I would recommend scanning through here. Contact us page, obviously you can just use page.contact, and then you will have a nice contact form, so people can just send a message or type in a message there that will send directly to your email address. Shipping is just another photo of a mock-up generator, as you can see. But shipping policy, we have one that we will in one of the files you will receive. So I recommend just copying that entire policy and just change it a bit into what you are basically doing. So your navigation, I don't know actually why they use the word navigation. That's just your menu. To edit your menus, just go click on online store, navigation, and you'll have two options: main menu, footer menu. You can just type edit, add all the stuff you want there. I would always recommend to start at the top for home, then about us, contact us, all your for policy, privacy, refund, shipping policy, terms of service. Obviously, I have a track your order on there as well, and you can always have a FAQ option there as well. Okay, so if you actually want to check your store while you're building it, you can just click on that eye next to your online store, and you'll just be taken to a website. Well, that's it for this video. I'll just see you in the next one.